Hey everybody, we are here. This is the quarterfinals of the MetaPlays season finale tournament for season 2. It's called Heart of the Inferno Golem, and this is, like I said, the quarterfinals. We've got Laventus playing as the Pink Trolls, formerly known as Laventus, and that is a Plaguebringer.
Very nice. And Kurama in the turquoise, coming in with the Chieftain. You heard it right, folks. That's gonna be a rough boy. Also, we had a naked Chieftain alert. He came out of the portal like Mugma made him. In this move.
It happens.
But he found his bony armor after all. But interesting pick. I wonder. I'm not sure how much Kurama has played with trolls. But I think he did get a little buff. Let's see if it's enough. We do have Troll Guard, Slam, and Throw Junk for the beginning.
Yeah, good to see Troll Guard again. It's gonna buff up this Smasher. As for Laventus, he's gonna be pretty comfortable, I would say, with the Plaguebringer. It's typically one of those picks that you can easily use to kill Smashers in the long run.
Oh yeah, and like you can poke and run. The only thing that is, if there's so many trolls on the map, it can get a bit claustrophobic for him.
Absolutely.
But we'll see if he can keep his distance. Kurama a little bit inefficient there. Was a bit on the split bandit side. But we do have our first troll guarded smasher. And we shall see who bonks the hardest in this matchup.
Take care of it.
The man with the what? The spine stick? Whereas the man with the stone stick. 50 Shades of Stick.
It is something spine. I don't know what would be the right size for that. Wyvern? No, that's a human on top. Hold up.
There's a skull on it. I think it's just another troll.
Is it? It
Must be.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a chunky human with back problems. Holy shit, that's Quasimodo right there.
Okay, you're right. You're right. That's a troll. Same size as the Plaguebringer, actually. So maybe it's the previous Plaguebringer.
Maybe it's his dad, and this is just how he likes to keep him around.
Whoa.
Isn't that nice?
Super nice.
I mean, we haven't seen any females, so maybe that's a female, and we just don't know.
Maybe it is. I mean, beats putting one in the vase. I don't know. Humans are weird.
Hey, if you don't have an urn, put him on a stick. Do you know Jeff Dunham?
No.
But he's basically a puppeteer, and he's got a character who's on a stick. Senor Jalapeno on a stick. And this is just Mugo's grandfather on a stick.
You gotta send me links after.
I'm sure you know Ahmed the terrorist.
Oh, I do.
That's him.
Oh, gotcha.
Speaking of terrorism, the chieftain has chopped down a tree chopper. Meanwhile, Kurama has a lot of belt buildings. After the Plaguebringer made a home run in his base.
Yeah, he's gonna have to keep it like that too, because all these guard totems are just absolute bullies. They last 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Really high duration. So teleport home, I think, is the right way to answer this. Kind of makes the gold cost it's just gonna be gone.
No. Okay, that was a very sad Kobe moment though. Mr. Chieftain threw a big fat rock at his guard totem and didn't even kill it. Poor boy needs some strength and exercise.
Yeah, it's the siege damage, right? Like, these things actually have 0 siege resist.
I think that must be one of the few things that does have 0. It's either like extremely bad or extremely high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that the totems don't count as a building, so they just about survive this. All siege damage is balanced for buildings, really.
Fun fact, if you have to teleport out while you're near your totems, you actually teleport them back home with you.
That's the best part.
It's super awkward.
So if you harass each other like that, and you both do the totem play, then actually bringing it home is an advantage.
Oh! Toby moment?
Ooh.
Oh, boo.
Yeah,
0 points.
That's a difficult one to hit, to be fair. But yeah, no flag fights just yet. It's just a fight for the first smasher kill. Both players will have to be a little bit careful, but I like so far that Laventus is able to do this much pressure against the workers, especially. Economically, this has been painful.
Indeed.
Unfortunately for Laventus, however, the float is getting real. He could be having a lot more smashers. He's currently not... He is making smashers, but it must have been a late one.
Yeah, the fight hut's just coming down at the Godstone.
Oh, it is? That will solve it. Good.
So I think the foodening is happening. Everybody gotta eat some cake. The cake just happens to be humans. Well, pretty much anything. I'm sure these trolls eat awful. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I just hear sticks everywhere. There goes a flag. Let's see how Kurama's economy is doing.
Yeah, it's a pretty good amount of smashers. I mean, being up by 1 is usually a pretty big deal when you have this high stats on the unit.
Relatively early scrap horde from Kurama here. And in his... towards his enemy's bases. That's interesting. So he's not trying to... looks like he's not trying to fight hard his way out of this. Looks like he wants to tech. Which I would say against the Plague Breaker is probably a good idea. Get some throwers. Just so he can put some pressure on that boy. Because he doesn't have good range. If you get some spike flingers and throwers in there, that's gonna make the Plague Bringer think twice about just running into your face.
Oh, Night Hunter just subscribed. Thank you very much, Night Hunter.
Nice pullback micro by Laventus. Laventus.
Laventus.
Wait. Oh my god, that's different people. Is that the different people? Is it the same people?
It's the same, but different.
Oh no. This is gonna mess with my head.
Well, we got some early Revenants getting taken, which is interesting because they're usually the last to be taken, but when you have that many smashers already, I think it does make sense that they're doing this. It's easy enough to get the kills with just one single pullback micro from each player, really. And they take this sector in the process, then can go home.
I think in a troll mirror that's the safe way, because you don't want to get caught out running around on the outside while your flags are all gone.
Yeah, I agree. And also, it would be a viable play, actually, to go after the Storm Wyvern at this point. Although, I'm not sure anybody will actually dare to do that.
Ooh, I mean, Kurama might wants to prove you wrong.
Good. I'm here for it.
He's on his merry little way. I doubt he has the level... yeah, he shouldn't be... yeah, he's level 3.
Yeah, big boys are on a mission.
So no weakening on the Kobe throw.
No weakening of any sort. You'll have to take it directly, but I like the split of, you know, putting the smasher separately from the Chieftain. The Chieftain tanks the lightning, and he can get off a ton of damage before anything really happens. But Laventus has the spider sense, and he's getting the Stone Wyvern himself.
It got you too.
It got
but
me.
yeah, that was really nice. But looks like they know their trolls, so it's all gonna be down to whoever executes it the most beautifully. Okay, we've got 2 scrappers in the middle for Laventus first. Kurama currently on 1, unless he centered the second one somewhere else, which doesn't seem to be the case.
It's gonna be a revitalizing ring for Laventus that's plus 250 health. And then we got the shielding amulet for the Chieftain by Kurama here. And the unlocks are going to be Slam level 2, Thick Hide Rage, Troll Guard level 2, as well as Brute Force level 3.
Beautiful. The thickest of hides. Okay, they have to tribe under duress. But here comes the teleport. Which now could mean a bait and switch. But he doesn't have a big Eye of the Tribe down yonder, so ooh, nice slow.
For the Plaguebringer right now, the ring is gonna be better than that amulet, but not for much longer as the levels go up.
Oh, he's really going for it.
Plague Orb, of course. Ooh. I don't know about this. He's going in deep, and the chieftain is about to lose all the resistances in the world.
The chieftain turned the corner, then noped the hell out of there as fast as he could.
He's so lucky nobody's hitting him. Oh, there they are. Oh, he got finished. That was a mistock, as they call it.
Indeed. That is how you get bonked, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a mistock. Well, Laventus will be enjoying this. He's getting scrap in the middle, but so is Kurama. That's a nice target, actually, right now, that he's got the army superiority. And we got a Barge Maps subscription ditto. Awesome, thank you.
Oh, thank you indeed, kind sir.
Whoa,
ooh, a second
Kurama.
scrap port. Whoa, double scrap port? That's a third scrap port.
Is it free now? Wow.
Yep. There must be some techies ones. Oh god.
They're trapped.
The scrapper.
It's a trap.
No. Run, little ones. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. That hurt.
Oh,
Last
run.
one might escape, but like you can press the sprint on the... Yeah, it doesn't
The
matter.
poison did him in. Plague to death. Poorest of boys. Yeah, that's a massive hit. That's 60 food, I think, or I think even more. Isn't it 25?
Let's check. I don't know.
Now it's 20s flat. So 60 food down the drain for Kurama.
Yeah, that's
and no more scrap income.
Plus, having lost the hero, oh, he hasn't actually had the shielding amulet equipped. I think it's so important after gaining the level 5 to teleport home and get items, actually, because you get enough stuff to buy potions, items, all that. Actually, could have bought more potions. One more here, but yeah, resistances go up to 40% and 50% respectively. That's a big difference maker.
Ooh, also we have Troll God level 2, but no training whatsoever. That's a curious choice.
That comes later. But yeah, Thick-Eyed Rage really backfired that first time. Hopefully he can make some value happen with it later. Eye of the Tribe is currently getting bullied big time by these trolls. And Kurama is not looking so hot right now.
Not indeed, and there's a lot of Skull Crushers, a couple more than for your boy Kurama. And the problem is, on Kurama's side, there is no weakening. Like, it's gonna be a nice slam, but comparatively, the weakening is just gonna do so much more in a Skull Crusher to Skull Crusher fight.
Oh yeah.
If he had a level 2 throw, we could talk about it, but we can't talk about it here.
Nope. In fact, it really doesn't look like Laventus has lost many units at all. I'm counting 2 Smashers on the ground plus a Skull Crusher. Very acceptable losses thus far. Okay, he's taking a big hit though with the bleeding as well.
Yeah, the bleed was nice, but it's not a long-lasting bleed. It's a strong one, but not long. So even that lonely Skull Crusher that didn't even go down.
And that is gonna be a resign, it looks like Matt had.
Indeed.
Laventus takes the first game, super solid play. And we can take a quick look at the stats here, but honestly, not much to say. He's done economic damage, then he got a hero kill, then he killed all the scrappers. What more is there to say? That's devastating damage right there. And there was very little that Kurama could have done differently after that.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem was the skill choices. Like, we saw no training, we didn't see the weakening throw.
Yep.
You need something to support your army with the trolls, otherwise you're gonna lose in the mirror.
Okay, everybody, we're here with game 2. And in the teal color, we have got Kurama playing as the orcs this time.
And down in the pink corner, we have Laventus with the dwarves. And Hierophant. Ooh, Hierophant versus Gobbo. Who's the meanest
Gobbo...
and the greenest?
Gobbo has been very meta lately. Wonder how well Kurama can do this. Thing is, Jungle Crossroads is fantastic for the orcs in general.
Kurama actually managed to sneak one of the undead. That's kind of neat. Gonna delay it. I think.
Oh, I see.
If he delays it long enough, if he would have pulled it further down to the left, he might have gotten it out of range of the XP.
Oh my god, the Mole Rider.
Ooh.
46 health. He almost got it. That was super nice. The undead might actually just go and bully the hunters now. He's gotten something down there, but the Warg Rider is now going to fight the Fire Totem as well as the Hierophant. The Fire Totem got a move order, that's why it's not shooting. Tiny mistake there by Laventus, but he's gonna be fine. Surprised he's actually getting that outer outpost instead of the middle one. But we got the Warlock coming over for a bit of bullying. Not sure he's the best at flag fights.
Indeed, curious choice. That boy needs some levels, and then you've got a golem, and then you're happy. And oh my god, the zombie value, the single undead value. Double kill on the hunters by now.
Amazing.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was as beautiful as the Gobbo Warlock play here is ugly. Well, I'm not gonna judge too early, but it's a strange path he's taken.
Yeah, it's super aggressive, so what's the deal with that? Are we gonna see some kind of goblin bullying?
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna attempt to like do some fancy shaman? What's the word?
Hero harassment?
Totem bullying. There we go. Jesus.
Oh,
Ooh,
right into the stonecutter, I see.
I was gonna be curious if he was gonna try fire bombs.
Oh, I love the F-bombs.
Laventus is paying attention.
Yeah, chain lightning, brutal, but here's the thing, you're just gonna upgrade the workers, which is exactly what Laventus is doing, getting worker armor level 2.
Very nice. The upgrade I always forget exists.
Yeah.
I praise it in the casts, but when I play, I just never do it.
It's easy to forget. So tempting to just make units.
The Mole Rider went down.
Well,
in the main.
Laventus punishes the hero harassment by expanding super hard and actually taking some of the sectors of what would belong to Kurama normally. By the time he gets rid of this hero, he'll be able to teleport back up and continue on the path to glory there.
Yeah. Oh, Kurama needs to be careful there. I mean, he did get a little bit of delay in. Oh, there's more totems that are not in a good position, but... Wait, what else? Laventus' totems?
He actually went to the shop and bought the rest, yes.
Interesting.
And one of them is from the hero. I love it.
Totem bonanza.
Well, now here's the thing. Kurama is on level 2, and we've got one unit of Laventus who's taking over the creeps.
Ooh,
it's gonna be difficult to get to level 5.
Yeah, but he is sending out the Gobbos to rectify the flags situation.
Yeah, that's good.
So I like that, while he's creeping with the little one.
Well, you all know how it is. It's very difficult for dwarves to go wide. Won't happen really, especially with the stone having been harassed, but it's back in operation now.
No.
And we're looking at a char burner that's being made to replace the second hunting cabin. Makes a lot of sense because there's 500 logs in the main. You want the hunt to last long, not to evaporate in tier 1.
That's hilarious. Like, Kurama took the base in front of Laventus' base, and the orc hunters are actually going into the into the base sector of Laventus to gather some...
Oh yeah, they like that.
Some boars.
I think this is meant to be 150 food sector, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure, but if it is, then one of the animals actually walked across. That's a thing.
No.
And then they'll belong to that sector.
All your peaks belong to us.
It's basically one of those only random things that exist in SpellForce 3's multiplayer. Because everything else is so standardized. I guess some creep damages are random by like 5 damage or something small like that.
Yep, those cutthroats, for example, that are bullying our little hero. But he's bullying them in turn. Too much bullying happening.
Yes, now he did pick up Life Bloom, which I haven't seen earlier.
Ooh.
It's a nice addition. Curious if there's gonna be Healing Totem and whether he's going into Totemic Might, or is it just gonna be one of those Mass Arcane Force with the level 5 being Summon Golem and Chain Lightning. That's really what we've been seeing in the meta a lot, but it's not particularly worse to go for a Healing Totem either.
Indeed. Oh, I love the Healing Totem. It's good.
It's good.
Especially when you're like max level and then you gobble every tick, they're like a third health up.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm still kind of mad that the axe wielders, they carry the sword around on their back and never use it.
Yeah, what's up with that? It's like, I bet at some point they had a mechanic like the Guardians probably, where they could switch to a sword.
Maybe. Maybe into like a dual wielding variant.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just for style points, I don't know. It would be awesome though.
It probably works well with the ladies.
What's that?
It probably works well with the ladies.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kurama is in tier 2. He's got Iron Mines. Wonder if that works out with the ladies.
Getting his last little bit of creeperino. Okay, so both have all the big skeleton camps and then like one zombie camp left.
Yeah, I like how Kurama is finally able to push in a little bit into Laventus' territory and kind of taking over some of these sectors, but the pumping from Laventus is getting pretty real.
No. Big question is, oh, there comes the healing, that's nice. Okay, looks like he's prioritizing the scouting post. There we go, a little bit of damage on the axe wielders. I would like to see them picked off. Beautiful.
Yeah, the healing's good as well.
Oh, 7 hit points on that one.
Ooh, one dead though. It's a good save by Laventus, by the way.
The dwarf scouting posts are so tiny that you can get a really nice totem in there.
Yeah, they're not particularly healthier by that much than the others, but you know, once you get to the frontier post, you certainly do feel the difference.
No.
It's the size, really. Look at one of these Orquas. Now, the health difference is strongly felt between dwarf and orc, of course. But yeah, the size, that's what really makes you feel it, because you can surround this with like an entire early game army.
Exactly, which does in turn make them a little bit tankier if you have a lot of dudes that are just melee. Because not all of them can fit. So, who's gonna go for the big skelly bros? Also, how many? Let's see. Laventus. Okay, we're up to 3 stone halls. That's usually my problem with dwarves. I build like 3 stone halls and then I forget to build more. For some cursed reason. But we are getting blood for the hordes, so hunters are inbound. Maybe even some brutes.
Thanks to these skellies. He doesn't even need the top ones, so it's nice for Kurama that he maintained that map control. And now he has the opportunity to go level 5 himself, especially if he takes the skellies one at a time. But yeah, so orcs coming. Hunters, that is. Maybe brutes. But probably hunter preference here. Lots of goblins have been pumped out. 45 scoundrel on the map. Okay.
More! Always need more scoundrel. And they're all targeting one dude so they don't do anything. Classic goblin mosh pit. There we go. They finally figured out they should shank someone else if they can't reach their intended target. Oh, Kurama!
No!
The tears!
Not my money!
Don't you dare leave those bags behind. There you go. No, wait, is he?
Wait!
Ah, he left them! Instant disqualification.
New rules in the next season. Okay, the fortified outpost upgrading in front of these actually is actually a pretty big deal. High Hierophant not particularly good at knocking buildings down. So
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna
the
have to run.
dwarf army is very, very small at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm assuming it's gonna be a tech skip, and we're just going straight into tier 3. Ooh, nice shotgun though.
Yeah, let's count Iron Man's Mad Hat. We've got one. Just that one?
We've got one.
No.
That was so anticlimactic.
Oh, okay.
Where's he putting his resources into?
In that case, Laventus might want to pump out a lot more units now here in tier 2. Which could work really well. You know, the Earthshapers are tanky in terms of health. Once they get their shields, they can kind of stand toe-to-toe against the Hunters. So I could imagine him doing that. He's going up to like 5 stone halls and adding a granite hall. But yeah, like you said, you need more than the one.
Oh! That was beautiful.
Excuse you.
Well, you don't need an army if the army runs into your shotgun.
That was one of the best barrages we've seen in a while. Imagine if he had a follow-up to that, like a firebomb.
Imagine the old shotgun.
That too. Okay, I mean, Kurama has healing. He'll be fine.
No.
But yeah, Laventus would need some more Iron Mice, and he's working on it.
That was one hell of a shotgun.
Do it again.
Just a hobo with a shotgun. Oh, they're down to 10 health after that barrage. It's brutal.
Yep, and
One
here's
more
the
point.
rest of the army. Kurama does not want to stick around. Thing is, these Axe-wielders kind of hard counter the goblins. They have strike resist themselves. They have pretty good attacks. Very healthy. Then you look at the Scoundrel. They have very low strike damage. No strike resist themselves. This is not where you want to use them.
No. You do get 2 of them though.
Yes.
You get 300 more HP.
That is true.
Quantity is a quality of its own. As long as you can fit. And don't get shotgun.
Yeah, the whole shotgunning situation is tough.
Our dwarf boys don't want to take that fight for now, but the Laventus has overtaken him in the terms of population, which is not a good sign for the orcs.
And once the
We're
hunter
also
count is like 10
floating.
plus, then it's going to be a pretty good situation. But the float is real, like you said. Again, a nice barrage.
Yeah, looks like he could really invest into more goblins instead of... it looks like he's just trying to queue up hunters without having enough iron.
Yeah, the other thing you can do in this situation is actually getting wargs.
That's very true.
Might as well, because after the upgrade, they're actually almost as good as a hunter. Minus the health. And, you know, you can only make so many, really, because of their large unit size. The concave only gets so big, and then
Do
you
they have
just
the same
can't fit.
range? I can't remember.
I believe the hunters have a little more, maybe?
The goblin just took a nap.
Oh, he's right there in the middle of the Dwarven army, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
Well, Laventus is starting to pump out fire golems now.
Ooh, haven't seen those boys in a while. But yeah, against goblins, together with a shotgun, the life expectancy of goblins suddenly dropped sharply.
Yeah, 3rd Granite Hall coming in too. Other than that, it's just some meat shield axe wielders, which is totally fine. There's gonna be some upgrades from the workshop soon. No doubt it's gonna be the protective shield for the Earthshapers. Laventus' population really getting up there to the 200. 160 now.
Yeah, what? Is Kurama just neglecting his economy? What is going on there? He's got so much... Oh, he's not upgrading his scouting posts. And he's still got flags left. Oh no. Looks
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
always
just
tough.
sensory overload here. His economy could be booming, but unfortunately the dwarves are zooming.
You really
But a
gotta be
dwarf
good
gets in your
at
head.
macro on this map as orcs because you
Yeah.
got so much income. You gotta be staying on top of those production cycles and upgrading all the bases. If you don't, kind of this happens.
Yeah.
Where-
Like on this map, this is one of the few maps where you can just goblin tide your enemy into submission. It doesn't matter how many you lose. It's very likely you can just replace them all.
Yeah, yeah.
But not like this.
It might be a little bit too late for that now.
No.
That's just a very good army. Like you said, the fire golems help to counter them so well.
Please upgrade the clan standards, please.
They might just not be in his control group. Like, not everybody actually uses the select all bases thing,
True.
which is extremely useful for the orcs. But also, if you have like bases behind
Yeah.
behind enemy territory, then you probably don't want to produce from there too much. We want to manually control it.
Probably the first key you need to change if you want to be an orc boy.
Yeah.
And yeah, like 122 goblin orc population versus 200 dwarf population is not gonna shape up.
Oh, there's the... This is my favorite. The fire golem upgrade. Hitting that fortified outpost and it goes down.
I just realized that the lava is coming out of the navel.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's where they keep things warm.
It actually looks more down south, so I'm not. Yeah, no. No, I'm not going there. Thanks, SpellForce 3 for that image in my mind, but no.
Ah, it's fine. They're constructs.
That's a lot of hunters. That is an orc army. There are barely any goblins left there.
Okay, let's see where it comes from, Matt Hat. I'm afraid it's like
Oh,
you
no.
said. Oh no.
The golems definitely have a burning crotch. You do not want to make love to them. That might be a fiery experience, but not in the right ways.
That's hot.
Hot indeed.
Oh, we've got a base trade attempt. Laventus will have to go home to defend this.
Ooh.
The capital's upgrading, so it might finish in the middle of this. The surround on the building is amazing. Only the hunters are really shooting, and yeah, Kurama has to get out of here.
Yeah, that was a really nice recall, but like not enough roots in that army to even attempt it.
Yeah, for sure. Even if it was full pot, I think Laventus is looking fantastic right now. And, you know, Kurama needs to respect this, but at least he bought himself some time to maybe recuperate. It's gonna be super difficult though, because the dwarves are great at this phase of the game.
Yeah, and like the golems are not getting picked off, and just look at this outpost getting absolutely trunked by their sexually transmitted lava.
Oh my god.
The crotch burn. Coming to an outpost near you.
We deliver. Yeah, man, 6 golems, that's
Oh, chunky.
almost enough to one-shot the outpost at this point. Go up to 10 and you're absolutely there. Even for border fortresses, I think.
Man, the 6 golems almost was like half a hit bar of whatchamacallit, the brute, and that's with 75 resist.
Yep.
We even got some random revenants up top, doing their little best as a side hustle.
Yeah, how did that happen? That's hilarious. Oh, we've got another main sniping attempt, but this is now a citadel. 20,000 health on this thing. Not
Also, the
gonna be
repair
easy.
rate I think is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, meanwhile, casual moonspilver smeltery going up.
Yeah, Lavato's doing what he needs to do. Teleporting
God.
home onto it so that units surround it perfectly and deny some surface area.
Look at that population drop. 60 from 104.
Oh my goodness, man. This is gonna be a tap out from Kurama. As Laventus just defended perfectly. And he took most of the map. Game's over.
It's over indeed. Those were some sick golems.
Yeah, really, really well done. You know, I love golems. I love tier 2 stuff.
Oh, no, what? For a second, I thought I was looking at the army graph, but it was gold owned.
Oh, okay.
Dropped. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's just Laventus going to the shop. All good. We're good. Next. Game 3 is here, and Kurama this time around will be playing still as a teal colored person, but now elves.
And in the pink, but not in the stink, we have Laventus with the dwarves. With a high Hierophant.
I just clicked trolls is actually dwarves, excuse me.
The classic grudge match between dwarves and elves. Oh, the Pathfinder got stuck on the Hierophant. And down he goes. That's a rough one. Because Pathfinders are nasty.
You know, it's weird, the dwarves are all about like mining, and they're not using stone picks, but they're running around with like axes. I think we all know what that's for. Really like the cast. I really like that cast of the fire totem onto the stone pole area. Captures the flag with that, but the bear's gonna be mad.
Mad indeed.
Guess
I mean, everybody in SpellForce hates trees.
Yeah.
So everybody needs an axe, especially the elves, the most aggressive lumberjacks ever.
I mean, they at least reforest, but still.
That's true.
First
but
they destroy nature, then they fix it.
They must have Brazilian roots. They are so efficient at just logging entire swaths of forest down.
Oh my god. Thanks for that, Alan.
Silver Moon Logging Corp.
Well, we've got a flag fight on our hands, and honestly, the Hierophant not particularly great at this. She's got the multi-target shots, but that doesn't help too much against the building.
No.
Guardian's gonna escape.
That one might take a while. Yeah, Druid does have trouble. Ooh, 70% on the Shrine of Growth. Ooh, he could get it up. He might.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Also, public service announcement, never hold a crossbow like that Hierophant. She's literally putting all of her fingers in front of the bow. That's gonna hurt like a bitch. At best. If you're unlucky, you don't have no fingers no more.
Oh yeah.
But she don't care. She's a tough, independent dwarven woman. Maybe they're just built different.
They can take it.
They like it.
Yeah, that looks very painful.
Also we have an unclaimed bag. Terrible, terrible.
Oh no.
Ooh, and yeah, that's why you want to split up your woodcutters as an elf. Don't put them all in the same position.
Yeah, it's better anyway, because not just for harassment reasons, but also the wood will be expiring. So if you can slow that down a bit,
exactly.
You need to. You can do fewer refreshers since they still have an efficient economy. But getting all 3 bell, that should be usually the other way around, with the Archdruid doing the harassment. Both staying at level 1 for a ridiculously long amount of time. As one bandit has not been killed, and actually that's the thing, killing the woodcutters of Kurama as well. That cutthroat is going to town. And Laventus is not finished either. Putting up a stone ball in the way of Kurama just to waste some time.
For once he wants to make his name some honor and actually cut some throats. Usually he just gets bullied.
Oh, cutting a building now, that isn't gonna go too well. Well, not the smartest chap. Didn't learn from others' mistakes, and now they're together again.
He just said, I can take it! And he could not take it.
No. That's what they all say, Matt Hat.
Exactly. Oh, we've got some guardians on the hunt for some dwarven booty.
Oh god, the dire bear is still around, and Laventus is making it even madder. Scanning Post has done a lot of work on it, and no doubt soon he will teleport back with this Hierophant. There's no more potions, so just trying to gain a little bit of regenerated health. Oh god, never mind. Yeah,
Psycho Blast to the face.
He's got Kurama out of position by a lot. So I guess Kurama is gonna go south now. There's gonna be a lot of bears to take over here for Laventus.
He actually didn't get the flag down in the west. That's interesting. That could be a strong position if Laventus can hold that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great because now he can very soon place some nearby stone halls and then produce from there. Actually, the rush game might be real here.
Indeed. Let's see. Oh, poor Archdruid. How many minutes are we in? 6 minutes level 1. I think that's a record.
Whoa. That did not go as intended. We've got 3 guardians now for Kurama. And there's finally level 2. Laventus is working his way towards level 3 as soon as he picks up the next batch of cutthroats. Kurama's hoping to find something down here. Well, you'll find something. That's for sure.
Oh, you know what I miss?
What's up?
Oh, he does it! He's got Rockstone, the madman.
Oh no!
There we go. The siege druid is back on the menu, boys. Too bad there was a really nice teleport back there.
Yeah, that's ambitious, I'll say.
That used to be my favorite thing.
So what are you missing?
Just a couple of guardians and then Rodstone, and then you go hunting on some outposts early game.
Oh, you wanted to see this. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
it's an older strategy, sir, but it checks out. Got nerfed a bit. Ah, but the Godstone, yeah, that's the problem here. Like, it's a really good strategy if you can outmaneuver your opponent. Spoiler alert, Kurama can't. And Farlon can even remember even further when the druid could solo entire bases.
Yeah, I remember playing Soul Harvest for the first bunch of times. That's what it was like.
I'm a fire my laser!
Damn Protoss. The X-Wheelers are burning. Can Kurama actually get a handful of pickups? They're so healthy, it's not going to be easy at all. And once again, just like against the Orcs and their Goblins, they're good against the Guardians as well. Same situation, more health, strike resist versus no strike resist. Oh, it's actually the Archer that's gonna go down. This game might not last all that very long at all. It really looks like to me Laventus is in a great position. Frontier Post will save itself again.
Yeah, like Kurama has good ideas. The problem is that he just lost the map game with the Godstones there. Like, he's doing split pushes, he's trying to harass, etc. But you do need... There are some conditions that have to be met.
Yeah. There's not many easy ways to deal with this. Like, you could attack the... What is this? 1 o'clock base of Laventus. And maybe take down the stonecutters there. But even that would take a long amount of time. And I think it's fairly easy for Laventus to just teleport back. Then if you go elsewhere, he'll just take the Godstone and teleport back down.
Exactly.
Tough situation to be in.
Also, like, we only have level 2 druid. It's not a good time. There we go. Grove is going down. Trying to salvage some materials here, which he does a little bit.
Yeah, Frontier Post upgrades in his face. I think we're going to see another teleport from Laventus. Maybe not. Ah, there it is. Rodstone is in, Matat. This might actually work out this time.
Laser time! Oh, he's not stunning him. It could work, and it does. Get the hell out of there!
Yeah, you'll need to run. There's still too many dwarves, but the damage has been done. This is not too bad at all. Kurama might, again, have a chance. Right now on 48 wood, so that needs to be spent somehow.
Yeah. For the cost of 2 Guardians. That's 2 Guardians well spent, I think. But can he do it again? Yeah, that... Okay, now... Laventus is... Ah, there's another Godstone in the middle, I keep forgetting.
Well, you could just take that.
Yep.
Doesn't need to
Honestly,
take
at
the
this
big
point,
one
I'd go
down.
for the Stone Hall at the moment. Yeah, and indeed he does. Godstone coming in. Laser beam! It is very mana intensive these days. And I'm pretty sure he's... Okay, he's not quite out of potions, but almost.
Yeah, 3 focus per second. My goodness. That's a lot.
In this economy?
Focus inflation.
Just imagine it like in a world with magic, and then like one day you cast like a fireball, and it costs you like 3 times the amount of effort than it did the day before. Just like, oh, Jesus! Just like a high price hike by some goddamn god.
The gods are getting greedy. Yeah, Kurama once again has to leave. Population is there, but directly fighting the Dwarven army is just not gonna happen, I don't think. The sentries and Exodus are just simply better. Oh,
We're also still on Lower Sanctum. That's not a place where the elves want to be for too long.
he hasn't spotted that Laventus has teleported out, but if they're both going back to creeping and expanding, I think Laventus is advantage in that situation. Currently, he's building a lot. But he's already being pretty well developed, right?
Usually, if you let the game go on and with a bit of a peacetime, the elves tend to pull ahead. But it depends how much Kurama gets done here.
It's still pretty close in population. It's the worker count that I'm starting to be concerned about.
He needs to start killing the bear. Yeah, the worker count isn't too hot. Has he upgraded any bases? No. That's also a problem with elves. Like, at least if you delay your tier 2, you need to upgrade a base to get more efficient. Okay, he has 1 or 2. So it's not too bad. But that Lower Sanctum needs to be upgraded soon.
Yeah, I mean, Laventus is already done. He's pumping out fire golems from double Granite Hall. That's a special one.
Yeah.
I do wonder what the next plan is. I guess it's to take on the Tempest Golem here in the middle.
Guardians are pretty spicy, but they suddenly get very not good.
Yeah, Matt Hat, nobody gets the upgrade. That's been buffed actually, so it also gives them health now on the melee one.
That's true. I hadn't considered that.
And a range on the ranged attack.
But it's still not going to be amazing. I mean, if Laventus or Laventus is gonna throw out, I still don't know if that's the same person.
They are.
triggering me.
They are.
Okay, good. Hallelujah. He's losing some dwarves here. Oh, that was lucky. He switched target.
Lot
That was
of super
so
weak boys here.
many low dwarves here. How the devil did he do that?
Lucky. We are gonna have a Ring of the Sacred Right. That's ability cooldown, so that barrage is gonna hit a lot. It's also gonna hit pretty hard. We're supposed to see those 4 points of what's available to go into brute force here. Nidha's Fury is certain to happen as well. No, he didn't get
Nidha's
Nidha's
level
Fury.
2.
What?
Help him! Level 3, finally. Hallelujah.
Ooh, we got it. Okay, it will be fairly easy from here to move on to one of those Wyvern camps, which would help to get to level 5. Looks like dwarves are more, elves are more interested in a capital snipe. Can't imagine this being anything else. It's a lot of guardians.
You know what I've never tried? Like putting some guardians on the top of this cliff there to harass the stonecutter above, below. That could be interesting.
Yeah, it looks like they can shoot down from there.
Okay.
He's
We've
doing
got
it.
We've got the big lemming line into the base. But here comes the Godstone, doesn't even need to teleport. And that's the
Okay.
biggest problem Kurama has here.
Alle meine Entchen, go home. And hit the other base. There's gonna be a Godstone. The gods are indeed very cruel to Kurama.
Yeah, the control is just so good by Laventus for on these. It's like poor Kurama has 2 Godstones versus 2, 4, 5.
Yes, sir. This is devastating. Just that mobility from Laventus is absolute bonkers. He's got the full circle of brute force up to level 6. How much does Barrage do now? 224 on a cooldown of 20? Yeah, that seems right. I think he's got the ring equipped. Yep.
Oh no, Kurama's also pop capped. Well, he solved that by getting some people killed. But...
Yeah, 4 of them going down immediately. The rest are pretty damaged. And the sentries
Oh, the
are
float!
doing job.
My heart! The float!
Can't handle it. There is no Fire Golem upgrade yet for Laventus, but he's winning the fight so hard. I'm not really sure it matters. There's a ton of corpses again. Mr. Barrage, sorry everyone.
Oh, but Hierophant on 7 health! The moral victory was achieved.
Nice. At least they got her. Even if it cost every soul that they had.
What did it cost? Everything. Come on, Rodstone and Iron Mine, just for the lols.
Yeah, Laventus is not messing around. He's going right to the main. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kurama. This is gonna be brutal. How are you gonna hold this with 33 population? Very devastating loss for our young player here, but there's plenty of time to train. There's always the next league, which is coming up. Gonna have a $500 prize pool in that, and we would love to see Kurama returning.
That was the saddest teleport in I've ever seen.
Oh no, the sentries one-shot that hero.
Golems just... They're just casting fist.
Yeah, the
Not even
sanctum is gonna
bothering.
be desanctified very quickly. And GG is called. Whether Kurama wants to or not, it's forced upon him. Laventus moves on to the semifinals.
GG. Well played.
We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.